Hey guys, so I thought today I would announce another Hey Reader-a-thon. So I've talked many times about the website I got Jared to create for me called Hey Reader, where it's a custom TBR prompt generator. So you can go on, choose to pick some prompts and get your TBR that way. But every now and then I like to put up a readathon on the website. So I thought I would do this at the end of February to the beginning of March. Which reminds me, I should actually look up the exact dates. So the readathon is going to run from Friday, February 26th until Thursday, March 4th. I kind of did this on purpose because there are like two really good historical fiction readathons going on in February. We've got Middle Grade March and March Mystery Madness going on in March. I thought this way we could kind of like cover both of those spectrums, and then if people wanted to pick books that kind of fell in those categories, they could. But yeah, I just wanted to stop putting this off. I already meant to do it in January and I didn't, so we're gonna do this. So to join the readathon, I will leave the link below where you can go and get yourself set up. First, I'm gonna talk about the prompts. Then I'm going to share, I think I have about 4 or 5 options underneath each prompt for my possibilities for each prompt, and then I'm going to talk about a giveaway because always the giveaways. So I've got 4 prompts for the week. You can feel free, like if one book can, fulfill multiple prompts, go ahead. I'm going to try to read one book per prompt, but if I can't get to it, I might try to find some that can fit both or multiple. Okay, the first prompt is to read a book that is a series continuation. So when I did this back in October, I said read the first book in a series, and then someone suggested we should do a series continuation. So it may or may not be the book that you started in October, that's fine. But just somewhere, I'm sure you guys are all in the middle of at least one series, maybe 20. So pick a book that is, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, in a series. Then I thought I would go ahead and challenge us to read a book in a day. Now, you can take this as you want. You can pick a graphic novel, you can pick a middle grade book, you can pick a massive book, whatever suits you. It could be a book of poetry that you could read quickly. I don't care. But just a book that you can read in a day. Then, because around that time I start thinking about, spring and life and growth, the next prompt is to pick a book that has something growing on the cover. So really any kind of plant works for this one. And then for the final prompt, I kind of am piggybacking off of my Read Your Bookshelf challenge. I have a prompt that is like the title has the first letter in your first name, I think, but we're not going to do that. We are going to do the title has the first 4 letters in your name. It doesn't have to be in order. Maybe I'll start with that and I'll show you my examples. So my name is Chantel and my first 4 letters in my name are C-H-A-N. So let's see if I actually got these right. I have cartwheeling in thunderstorms because we've got a C, we've got an H, we've got an A, and we've got an N. So that one works. Then I also have chains, which is actually a really short title and fits my entire name in it. I have a lot of middle grade books on my stack here because I want to go hard with Middle Grade March and read through a bunch of my middle grade. So for this one, I just know it's a girl that's from Africa that moves to England, I believe. And I don't really know much else. This one is a American historical fiction of some sort. Then I've got The Boy, the Bird, and the Coffin Maker, which has my name in here somehow. H-A-N. Actually, I don't really know anything about this one. Books are falling off my lap. I think this is middle grade fantasy-ish. And then I've got The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. So C-H-A-N. This is a lot harder to do than it looks. This one I know is kind of like, there's Mary Jekyll and we've got Jekyll and we've got Hyde, I think, in here, but we've also got Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. I'm not really sure, so it's just got all these characters that I love, or implies, because I think that Mary Jekyll is supposed to be Edward Hyde's daughter, and it's some kind of mystery book, and I've really wanted to read this one for a while. So there's there's that one. And then I've got The Haunting at Bon Adventure Circus, which has CHAN. And yeah, this is historical fiction, kind of. It's dual timeline, suspense, romantic suspense of some sort with circuses in both timelines, I think. So that was for that prompt. I don't know if that's a good prompt or not, but I thought it might be fun. If your name only has like 3 letters in it, I guess you could just do 3 letters, or if you want to take like your first 3 letters plus like the first letter of your last name, I don't know, that might be fun. Now I'm just like totally not going in order here. For my something growing possibilities, I have Briar Rose. This is historical fiction about the Holocaust, I think with some magical elements because it's Briar Rose, so kind of like some fantasy there. We got roses on that one. Stella by Starlight, which I just shared in my last book haul. This has some trees on here. This is middle grade and something about the KKK. Then An Unkindness of Magicians, which I should really read. I don't really know what this has on here, like some kind of leaves of some sort, so counting this one. And this is a book that I have tried to figure out what it's about, and I don't really know. All I know is it's set amid the private world of New York's most influential citizens who feed off of one another in a hidden game of magical dominance. I don't really know, but I think I'll like it, and I just still haven't read it. And then one I just got from the library is Premeditated Myrtle. So this is a middle grade mystery series that I have heard good things about from a couple subscribers. So yeah, this sounds fun. Oh yeah, and then this one has flowers on the cover here. For a book that I could read in a day, I think I picked up all like middle grade books here, kind of. There's The Princess and the Goblin. This is a classic that I know Holly really enjoyed. I think it's technically a middle grade. It looks pretty short. There's that one. I don't know anything about that. Then My Name is Leon. This is also middle grade. This one's kind of maybe a little bit on the longer end for a read in a day. But I know Leon is a kid in foster care, and that's all I remember from the back of that. Oh, this one would also work for something growing, right? We got some flowers. I have a lot that would like work for multiple. Then Night Books. This is about a magical apartment. I don't even know what this one's about. I've never actually read the back. It was just a middle grade book on my shelf that I thought, oh, is that the magical apartment? Because I want one of those magical apartments. But I think I would be able to read that one in a day. Then we've got The Wolf Wilder, which is about a mother and a girl who train wolves in Russia. So another middle grade that looks quick. And then I think this is, yeah, it's junior fiction, The Prophet Calls. So I might have been looking for more like cultish books. So Gentry lives inside a polygamous community confined by a wall that keeps the rest of the world outside. She and the other members must follow the rules that the prophet imposes from prison, but soon his orders are start verging on the extreme. Yeah, so just pretty much because these are middle grade, they're on my list of probably can read in a day. I'm sure I could if I set the time aside for it. I decided I'm kind of over trying to read graphic novels. They're not really for me. So those ones were kind of my best options. Then for series continuation, I have Never Seen, because this is book 4 in the Keeper of the Lost Cities series, and I just finished book 3 in January, so there's that one as a possibility. There's also book 3 in the Winter House Mysteries. I believe this is the last book. I actually don't know if there's going to be more or not. This is about a hotel that is called Winter House, and creepy things keep happening, and there's like all sorts of word puzzles and mysteries. And I forgot to say, this one is like fantasy. It's pretty much Harry Potter, but different and possibly better. Then I've got Sapphic. This is book 2 in a series. First one was Incarceron, and I read that one in January. And this is one of the thicker books, I mean, other than like this one. Yeah, so this is about a prison that's alive, I guess. I don't know how to explain this one. I totally like stumbled over the explanation in my wrap-up of January when I talked about Incarceron, so don't really know how to describe that. And then I also pulled up the next book in the #1 Ladies Detective Agency that I'm currently reading. This one is book number It's the Kalahari Typing School for Men. This is book number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is about a Botswanan woman who starts a detective agency, and yeah, I'm enjoying the series. I could also pull up this one, which is A Red Herring Without Mustard. This is the, oh, how do you pronounce this girl's name again? Flavia Deluche. She's like a pre-teen, early teen scientist that is solving mysteries. She's pretty much like Sherlock, but younger. Yeah, so that one could also be an option. So I honestly don't know which books that I will be choosing when the time comes, but these are kind of like all my top options right now. So if you would like to join the Hey Reader-a-thon, I'll leave the link below. You'll head over to the Hey Reader site, you'll join the readathon, and then you can add your books. I'm going to join it, but I'm not going to add my books until I get a little bit closer, because some of these books I might actually read before, so I don't want to like pigeonhole myself like that. And then when the readathon is over, I am going to just do a random number generator. I'm going to pick a winner like I always do. And what should that winner win? I should have thought about this sooner. Let's say they win one of my favorite books from 2020. Sure, let's do that. So go ahead and join the Hey Reader-a-thon, and one thing we did last time is a lot of us were just chatting in the comments underneath the Hey Reader-a-thon TBR. Like, we join every day and be like, hey, this is what I'm reading today, this is what I got done. I would love for you to come and join us there. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to do a reading vlog or not for this. We will see. Kind of all just up in the air. Thanks for watching, guys, and I would love for you to come join us.